Let me ask you something. If the world went sideways tonight, no power, no cell service, grocery stores cleaned out by the morning, what is your plan? See, most people think they have one, but then when I really press them on it, it falls apart in about 30 seconds. You've got food stacked, okay, but how are you protecting it? You've got a bug out bag, cool. Where are you bugging out to? And if you tell me the woods, brother, I promise you the woods is going to get real crowded real fast. That's why today I'm laying out a real SHTF survival plan. Not just gear, not just food. I'm talking about mindset, planning, preparing, and training. A plan that you and your family can follow no matter what kind of chaos gets thrown your way. Before we talk about food, guns, or gadgets, we need to talk about mindset. Because without the right headspace, all that gear is just expensive camping equipment. So, mindset. It's like the prepper's operating system. We need to stay calm under chaos. First rule, don't panic. Panic actually kills faster than bullets or hunger. You need to have the survivor mentality. You're not a victim. You're not waiting on FEMA. You're the one people are going to look to. Adaptability. No plan survives first contact. Things will change. Your ability to pivot will save you. And then discipline. Prepping isn't sexy Instagram post of stacked ammo. It's routine, it's habits, it's being consistent with training and supplies. Think of mindset as your operating system. Without it, the hardware doesn't run right. Okay, so we have software installed. And now we need the blueprint, the actual plan. So planning, threat assessment. Start by knowing what you're prepping for. Is it grid down? Is it natural disaster, civil unrest? Start local, then zoom out. And then layered time horizons. Plan for 72 hours, 2 weeks, 3 months, 1 year. Each stage building on the last. Make yourself and your family SOPs, standard operating procedures. Everyone in the family should know the who, what, where, when, where to meet, who to call, what code words mean what, and then maps and routes. GPS dies. You better have hard maps, highlighted bug out routes, rally points, backups. Planning doesn't mean writing a 100-page binder and sticking it on the shelf somewhere. It means building something your family could actually follow when the pressure's on. Let me tell you a quick story about planning and preparedness. This just happened to me about a week ago. It's actually kind of a funny story. So, me and my family, we head up to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Beautiful mountains, nice little cabin. We had this trip planned out for months in advance. I mean, we had it all mapped out. Routes, supplies, truck maintenance. Basically, I treated this family vacation as a small-scale bug-out operation. Because that's just how I roll. Now, I'm from Southwest Louisiana. We don't exactly have bears where I'm from. Mosquitoes the size of drones? Yes. Bears? Not so much. But I knew they were there in Tennessee. So I came prepared with bear spray. I felt good about it too. You know, that's some grade A prepper planning right there. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so the first night we're there, we haven't been unpacked for not even 5 hours. And what happens? A bear climbs up on my truck, pawing at the doors, trying to see if I left any beef jerky in the glove box. Anyways, We didn't actually see the bear climb up on the truck that night. Next morning, of course, we see the paw prints. Anyways, fast forward 2 days later, we're sitting on the back porch relaxing, soaking up the mountain view, and sure enough, Mama Bear shows up. And not just Mama. She has 2 cubs with her. Now, rule number 1, Mama plus cubs equal a bad day. So we're watching from a safe distance for about 10 minutes. And then Mama Bear decides my truck looks interesting. So she hops right back up on the back of like the tailgate and starts scratching at the tailgate. Now, in my head, I'm thinking, this is my moment. This is why I brought bear spray. So I run inside, I grab the can, I burst out the front door, and I'm about to save the day, right? And she's still on my truck. So I line her up, I aim, and I let her have it. The problem is, and here's where the plan part went sideways. I walked straight into the midst of my own bear spray. Yeah, so let me tell you, my eyes instantly lit up like someone threw Tabasco sauce straight in them. My face is on fire, I can't see, I can't breathe, and I've got one ticked off mama bear about 10 foot away from me. Not exactly the position you want to be in, right? I mean, unless your goal is to be featured on the next episode of When Prepper's Gone Wrong, right? Or some shit like that. So anyway, so here I am stumbling. I'm trying to find my way along the cabin to get back inside before Mama Bear decides to test out her claws on me, right? Somehow I managed to get back in the door before I became bear bait. And that right there is why having a plan is not enough. Just because it looked good on paper doesn't mean it'll hold up in the real world. You need a backup. And maybe, just maybe, make sure you're not standing in your own bear spray cloud before you try to play hero. Speaking of bears, a word from our fake-ass sponsor. This episode of Patriot Prepper is proudly sponsored by Bear Whisperer Cologne. Smells like submission, works 60% of the time, every time. Crafted with knots of pine, raw masculinity, and bad life choices, Bear Whisperer isn't just a scent, it's a survival strategy. Warning: Bear Whisperer Cologne may not actually prevent bear attacks. Side effects include awkward erections during hunting season, dominance display in Walmart checkout lines, and sudden urges to dry hump trees.
I sprayed Bear Whisperer on before I went hiking. Next thing I knew, I was wrestling a 600-pound grizzly. Sure, I got scratched and bit, and now I pee sideways. But guess what? That bear ain't biting me anymore, is he? Bear Whisperer works 60% of the time. Yeah, baby.
All right, now that we're smelling irresistible to bears, let's get back to serious prepping. So, part 3, preparing. This is where the gear, supplies, and logistics live. So food and water, minimum of at least 3 months. Store what you eat what you store. Rotate, don't forget a manual can opener also. Water plans. Store water, filters, purification tablets. You need multiple methods. Medical, first aid, trauma kits, prescription meds, stock ahead. Don't overlook dental care either. Defense, whatever you're comfortable with and trained with. Ammo, security layers, and a plan that doesn't rely on just one firearm. Next, we're talking about power and lighting. Think solar chargers, batteries, lanterns, headlamps. Darkness is dangerous, guys. And then last, comms. Talking about radios, walkie-talkies, family code words. Just whatever you do, don't count on cell towers. Preparing isn't hoarding random gear. It's building a system that keeps you alive when everything else collapses. But here's the thing. Gear without training is just paperweight. Next, we're going to talk about training. Turning gear into capability. Medical training. Take a stop to bleed class, a CPR, or maybe even a basic first aid. For shooting and defense, safe handling, accuracy, but also decision making under stress. Fitness. A lot of people don't talk about fitness. If you can't walk 5 miles with your pack, your bug out bag is just a heavy backpack in the corner. Navigation. We're talking compasses, maps, land nav basics. Don't be the guy spinning in circles or walking in circles when his GPS dies. Skills beat stuff every time, guys. Fire making, shelter building, water purification, gardening. These skills never run out of batteries. And then last, execution. This is putting it all together. Drills. Run your plan. Do a blackout weekend. Do a bug out drill. Maybe a comms test. Then adjust. Every drill will expose weaknesses. Fix them. Get better. Also community. Lone wolves die quick. Build your trusted circle now. And then OPSEC. Don't broadcast your stash, your gear. The less people know, the safer you are. Execution is the bridge between the theory and survival. Plans that never get tested are just ideas. So here's the deal. Survival isn't about doom scrolling. It's not about fear. It's about responsibility to yourself, to your family, to your community. Build the mindset. Write the plan. Stock the supplies. Train the skills. Execute the drills. If you could do those 5 things, you'll be ready for 9% of all disasters life can throw at you. Now let me ask you again, what's your plan? And more importantly, are you confident in it that it actually works? Drop your thoughts in the comments. What part of your survival plan needs the most work right now? And if you got value from this video, please hit that like button and hit subscribe. Don't miss out on our next video. Remember, those who prepare today will survive tomorrow. Thank y'all. Y'all stay safe. Patriot Prepper out.